Someone stole the peacock's feathers!
Someone tied up the octopus!
Someone unstriped the zebra!
When there's a strange crime in the zoo and you're looking for a clue, you'll always find him right on track. Sherlock Yak.
Sherlock
With
Yack.
Hermione right by his side, the bad guys just can't hide. If you get lost, he'll get you back. Sherlock Yak.
All the trees and all the
He's
dough.
lean and mean and he's no fool, and he's way double cool. He won't stand for no yakety yak. Sherlock Yak.
I'm on the go.
Will you find out before Sherlock? Who tagged the bird of paradise?
Ah, Hermione, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, Hermione, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Sensational.
Such talent!
Amazing.
That's some good work, buddy.
Hello, Sherlock.
Ah, Hermione, I wanted to tell you. Have you seen these awful paintings? That bird of paradise is just a feather duster.
Master! I've admired your work for years. Your canvases are breathtaking.
Of course, I totally agree with you.
I'm a modest painter myself. Allow me to show you my sketches.
Oh, but it's simply quite hideous.
Oh, Master, I beg of you, allow me to become your student.
No, Chameleon!
Yes, Master.
Get this joker out of here and don't just let anybody in. You're really quite useless.
Yes, Master. Ah, you're pulling my fur. Oops, I'm sorry.
Dear admirers, it's time for you to stand in awe of my latest masterpiece.
Well, that's really super original, buddy.
Sensational. Marabou, I'm the art critic for the Zoo Herald Tribune.
Yes?
Say there, Bird. I have a feeling that this new canvas looks like all the others. Are you insinuating I'm repeating myself? I'm not insinuating it, I'm saying it. I'll be talking about it in my next... I forbid you! Stop writing, you featherbrain! What about freedom of the press? You're going to regret this. Chameleon? I told you not to let just anyone in this place. You're totally useless! And stop eating all the time!
Working for that bird of paradise is clearly no fun at all. By the way, Hermione, I wanted to tell you,
Yes?
this bergamot tea is quite wonderful. This is Sherlock Yak. By all the trees and all the does, I'm on the go. It was the bird of paradise. He's been totally disfigured.
I think it looks rather nice.
What are you talking about? My masterpiece has been ruined! And red is really not my color.
Let's go over this. What did you do this afternoon after the opening?
Well, first of all, I put my masterpiece back in the safe. Then I went to take a little nap. When I woke up, I felt like looking at something sublime. Myself.
And so?
So I went back to the safe. Ah! That's exactly what I said. And then I called you.
What an excellent idea. First of all, is this safe really quite safe?
Try to open it, you'll see.
Be careful, Sherlock. It might be booby-trapped.
Don't worry, Hermione. My master ball of purity taught me to avoid the most subtle of traps.
Level 1 exam. If you do not know what's in the vase, you must be very careful.
Can I go to level 2, oh Master? Ah!
Fine. Well, it looks like that safe really is quite safe. Could you open it again, please? No prints. Strange. Huh, what's all this? A red pen.
May I, Sherlock?
Ah! What have you done, you fool?
I've proven that this red pen is the weapon that was used. The ink is exactly the same.
I recognize that. It's Marabou's pen. I demand that he be arrested immediately.
Just a second. I've also found this tuft of fur. Looks like hyena fur, without a doubt.
So, let's arrest the hyena as well as Marabou.
Calm down. For the time being, they're only suspects. First, we have to interrogate them.
Yes?
Hello? We're investigating something. The Bird of Paradise's latest painting has been defaced.
Fine. That's not a big loss for the art world.
Tell us what you were doing at the beginning of the afternoon.
I was in my office writing that the Bird of Paradise couldn't even paint his way out of a brown paper bag.
Writing in your office? That's strange, because we found a red pen at the scene of the crime. Your own red pen.
I don't like the Bird of Paradise, but I respect art. And I'll remind you that he was the one who grabbed the pen out of my hands this morning.
True.
So, without any proof against me, I consider myself innocent. Now, leave me alone. I have an article to finish.
Fine. Maybe we can go and interrogate the hyena.
The latest painting of the Bird of Paradise has been vandalized?
That's right.
Too bad for the painting. But that'll teach the Bird of Paradise he's just a rude egomaniac.
So tell us, what were you doing at the beginning of the afternoon?
When I came out of the opening, I went to do some babysitting.
And this is some of your fur, isn't it?
Yes, your fur that we found next to the painting.
It's a setup. I swear I was working for Mrs. Hippo.
I'll check on that. Hello, Mrs. Hippopotamus?
Yes?
Can you tell me if the hyena did some babysitting for you this afternoon?
He sure did. And they did a lot of drawings. Oh, and I wish you a happy birthday, Hermione.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
His alibi is solid.
I told you I was innocent. Say, could you move a little? I can't see what I'm painting. Thanks. Goodbye.
oh, right, a great likeness. Oh, by the way, Hermione, I wanted to tell you.
Oh, yes?
It's time to interrogate the last suspect.
Another suspect?
Someone else who might hold a grudge against the Bird of Paradise.
The chameleon.
Great deduction, Hermione. Dear Chameleon, what did you do while the Bird of Paradise was taking a nap?
Well, that is,
I've already told you not to snack on everything that you see flying around! You are a repugnant creature! Disappear from my sight!
Perfect. I now know who the culprit is.
Oh,
And you, young detective, if you paid close attention, I'm sure you can figure it out too. To give you some help, let me go through it again. The Bird of Paradise put a painting in a safe which only he can open. But the painting was vandalized with a red pen. There are 3 suspects who have something against the bird: Marabou, hyena, and chameleon. But only one of the 3 suspects could have entered the safe. Have you guessed which one? Actually, the case is quite simple. You, hyena, we found some hair belonging to you in the safe. But you were babysitting when the crime happened, and so you have a good alibi. As for you, Marabou, it was your red pen that was found in the safe. Could you have found a way to get in there? No, because there's no way to force this safe. I've experienced it myself. The culprit must have gone inside at the same time as the Bird of Paradise.
You don't know what you're talking about, you uncultured yak! I would have noticed!
Not at all. Isn't that right, Chameleon? Because the culprit is you. That's right. You can make yourself invisible. You let yourself get locked up with a painting before vandalizing it. And you quietly waited for the bird of paradise to open the safe to get out.
No!
I confess, it was me. I couldn't stand that awful bird any longer. He needed a good lesson.
Me? Awful? You atrocious mollusk! I demand an apology! Where is that fool now?
There he is.
So, Chameleon, what do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't mean to leave clues that pointed to the hyena on Marabou. I'm not so mean. I just had had enough of the bird of paradise.
I understand, Chameleon, but your crime cannot go unpunished. I have a much better project for your talent. But don't try to disappear this time, right?
I promise.
Ah, perfect. It's all settled, right, Bird?
Oh.
By the way, Hermione, I wanted to say...
What? That the bird of paradise deserved it? That you adore bergamot tea? That you feel like playing your bagpipes?
No. I wanted to say that if my memory serves me right, you were born at 5:30.
Yes! You hadn't forgotten.
Of course not. I was just waiting for the right time. Happy birthday, Hermione.